Alright guys, let's talk about Return of the Living Dead 4K from Arrow Video, and let's get my thoughts on this. So I watched this last night. Video quality was, I would say, average. Alright, I have the Blu Ray and Steelbook. Now there is a major difference between these two. The audio on this one has way higher music. Like way higher music, to one point, well actually 2 points, when they're in the car and they're all fighting and they're driving across the train tracks, you can't hear what's being said. But in this version, you can actually hear what the group is talking about. Another one spot that they're in the chapel, or well, they're outside, they're in the area where you have your meeting, and zombies start breaking through the chapel, and he's like, "To the chapel!" And the guy's like, "There's bars on the windows, so we don't have to worry about it," or "Don't worry, there's bars on the windows." I couldn't hear that in this, but I can hear that in this. So they like tweak the audio so the music's much higher in this than in this. There was another scene where the music was way higher here too. All the sounds that they add to make the movies more spooky are way higher. The thuds when their zombies are being hit was way higher. It was really quite strange. I really didn't notice much of a difference between quality video-wise between this version and this. The only thing that stood out was the audio, which I found was really strange. There was no, usually when you watch like a movie, like explosions or gunshots will be super high and the talking will be real quiet based for surround sound. Wasn't like that for this. Everything was all level except for the music. The music was way higher. This box looks really cool. I mean, it's the thick, chunky box from Arrow. This is your standard, Steelbook with the original art. It comes with a mini book, like all the Arrow books do. It came with a double-sided poster with this art and then the original art. It also comes with, on the second disc, which is a Blu Ray, it comes with More Brains, which is a documentary. It's actually quite a good documentary. I've actually watched it a bunch of times. But then again, this version, I believe, has More Brains on it. I'm so blind from that light. But if it's not, if this one's not on here, the work print is on here, but it's not on here. But this one has the clips from the work print. But this you can actually watch it. Mind you, it's a work print, so the quality is really bad. So it was really interesting to see it with, I think there was actually also a new song, or maybe it was just cranked up so high that I never realized it before. But it was an interesting watch. My cats are apparently fighting. But the movie, as you guys know, the movie's great. Quality was... But they definitely worked with the audio for sure. This is just a ramble video, but I want to know from anyone watching this that if they have this, did you guys notice the same thing with the music being super high and not being able to hear the audio so well? Did you guys notice that as well? Yeah, I mean, it does come packed full of features. You got to go. I'm not going to read them off. There's just so many. It's got deleted scenes. It's got more brains. It's got massive amounts of commentaries, featurettes. There's one thing I do want to look at. It's called Party Time. It's really, the light's blinding me. It's called Party Time Music of the Return of the Living Dead, a featurette on the film soundtrack. That I actually really do look forward to. Yeah, I mean... I actually really like the poster. I almost actually want to hang the poster. I never say that about movies. And this comes with, a bit of talking about the movie, and then the other half is part of a comic book that's coming out. And then, you got your basic 4K case, which of course I put the original artwork back. You got the disc, and drop this off, and then More Brains. So technically, I can now sell my More Brains DVD, or my More Brains Blu-ray, which will add more space, which you guys know that's a big thing for me, is to save space. But yeah, I enjoyed it because I've never seen it in 4K. I mean, I really did try to look for details. One spot was, I think the split dogs looked like way more shiny and glistening. I think when the Tarman came out and goes brains, I think it looked a little bit more clear. But on the average, it didn't look so much better. There wasn't grain, which was great. That's a problem with a lot of 4Ks I see. There wasn't grain. Was full screen, which was nice. But yeah, take what I said and see if that's something you're down for. The audio with the music did really kind of bug me because their lines are important. So, but I still think it's pretty cool to have. I mean, I do like the chunky boxes from Arrow, and that art just looks cool. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. If you had this problem with the audio as well, let me know, because I just used a basic television. I didn't use a surround sound, which this is based for surround sound, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 5.1 surround, which is kind of strange. Like I said, there was no highs and no lows other than the music. So yeah, so let me know down below what your thoughts are, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.